Are you one of those parents who think of sending your teenagers to local state schools because private schools are too expensive? Now, I can understand why you would think that at first glance. When you Google tuition prices, state universities look cheaper than Ivy League schools. But here's the truth that rarely gets said out loud: the sticker price is not the price most students actually pay. In fact, for many low to middle income families, schools like MIT, Harvard, Princeton, Stanford could cost you less than your local public university. And I'm being serious. MIT, for example, they offer tuition waivers for families earning under $75,000 a year. And that applies even to international students. This is not about some secret loophole. This is not about gaming the system. It's about following the instructions, filling out the forms honestly, submitting the paperwork, and letting the system work as designed. Elite private schools have deep endowments, so they're not just looking for wealthy kids. They're looking for talent, passion, and initiative. They can afford to say, if your family cannot pay, we will cover it. But here's the problem: many families self reject before they ever apply or they let their kids apply. They assume elite schools are only for the rich. But the truth is, for many high achieving low income students, not applying to these schools is the most expensive mistake that they can make. Now you might be wondering, well, doesn't my teenager need perfect grades or a fancy private school background to get into places like MIT? And the short answer is no. You need more than grades. Your child needs initiative. And here's where the 21st century offers low income students a once unthinkable advantage. Right now, with a laptop and internet connection, a motivated student can build a robot, run simulations, learn coding and computational math, create and document research projects online from their bedroom. No expensive lab, no elite prep school required, just creativity, discipline, and curiosity. Because 30 years ago, building a research grade video analysis meant spending thousands on specialized equipment. But today, a simple webcam that costs maybe $10 and a laptop can outperform what used to be considered high-end tech. And MIT's own summer research program for high schoolers, known as MITES, which is some of the best pipelines into their undergrad programs, are free for accepted students. And elite science competitions like ICEF or Regeneron, not only do they cover your airfare and hotel, they require that no student pay out of pocket. The real barrier is not money. It's knowing these options exist and having the mindset, both the parent and the child, to take these opportunities seriously. And here's the hard part. It's the world of internet, where you can access free lectures, open source textbooks, and research papers. Also delivers endless distractions. Netflix, YouTube, TikTok, or other social media channels, gaming. These are all just one click away. And guess what? The same network that streams your favorite show is the one that can teach you calculus and coding. Entertainment made the infrastructure cheap, but education still requires discipline. And the biggest reason students are not getting smarter, despite unlimited free knowledge, is not lack of access. It's lack of focus. So know that your child is living in the first generation where the world's best knowledge is available at their fingertips for free. But here's the catch. Finding good information in a sea of garbage is hard. That's why mentors matter. Someone to help you find the diamond in the rough. Let's say this is all garbage here, and you want to find the diamond. Because the truth is, even though thousands of YouTube videos exist in the algorithm, only a handful of them are actually worth your time. So if you have a guide, a mentor, teacher, or roadmap, you can leapfrog what used to take years. So if you're a family struggling financially, I know that is very common theme for the year 2025. I want you to hear this. Your child is not at a disadvantage. They're actually at advantage if you're willing to lean into it. MIT does not waive tuition because they feel sorry for you. They do it because they know talent can come from anywhere. And often, those who've struggled bring the grit, hunger, and perspective that make them stand out. So, do not use hardship as an excuse to lower your child's aim. Use it as fuel. And to the student who's watching, the generation before you never had this shot, but today you do. So you can either let distractions steal it for you, or you can focus, build, document, and apply. The path is there, the door is open. The question is whether you will walk through here.